Energy experts are watching closely. Last year, Energy Ogre CEO Jesson Bradshaw sounded alarms before last year's winter freeze. This time, he feels a lot better.
We're much better prepared than we were, and in much better shape than we were dealing with this last year.
Bradshaw says there could still be rolling blackouts. It could happen if emergencies happen in other parts of the state. He doesn't expect it to be days like last year. Bradshaw says with state agencies talking, equipment repaired at plants, and getting companies more fuel, power should stay on this week.
These are big days. They're big demand days. It's kind of like the Super Bowl for folks getting ready for these things, and that's exactly how people are treating it.
Well, certain areas could see some outages. It's unlikely the state will go dark again, says energy expert Jesson Bradshaw of Energy Ogre.
I don't really expect for us to see any kind of a widespread disruption. Is it possible that we could have something occur? Yeah, but even if that were the case, I would think it'd be relatively short term. And it would probably be, we actually, next time we have rolling blackouts, we actually might see rolling blackouts as opposed to, being stuck in the dark for days on end.
Power grid improvements aren't the only change from last year, so are the types of power providers. You might remember companies that sold wholesale power sent massive bills to customers last year. Energy Ogre CEO Jesson Bradshaw says that won't happen this time.
Most of those providers are not around anymore.
Look at your bill. You might have a fixed rate or variable plan. If it's a fixed rate, no matter how high power prices rise this week, you won't be charged more. Variable rates change, but Bradshaw says they're not day to day, and you get notice from your provider. You may pay more only because you're using more power to stay warm. It may not be a bad thing, because last year millions couldn't use power at all during the winter freeze.
Certainly the demand is going to be pretty high, but I think we've done a much better job of getting coordinated on fuel supplies to the power plants themselves.